Hello, everybody,
Howdy.
and welcome.
To
Nailed
him. Aw.
Dun
One
dun dun
day.
dun.
One day we'll get it.
We'll get better.
Today we are going to do a follow-up nail. You guys got a cool sneak peek of it last time. Of Lionel Messi. Or Leo. Leo? I think he goes by Leo, doesn't he?
Babe,
I know him personally, so
I don't
that's
know.
why
He's
I'm-
from somewhere far away. The only thing I know is he's a professional basketball player.
Wah, wah. Close.
Oh, what is he?
He's a professional football player.
You're doing a football portrait?
Yep.
Why would you want to do that at this point in time?
Because that's who's playing.
Oh, World Cup.
We're talking about football, not American football.
All right, you Chilean. Your team didn't make it.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
that was a low
I'm
blow.
sorry.
That was a low blow. Well, as with most of my portraits, I like to start with, and this is a black and white portrait, so I like to do all my light colors first, all my lightest colors, all my lightest tones, and then I will go in and do the darkest ones, with the exception of his hairline, because it'll give me structure for the rest of his face and where things are going to be placed. So I'm just going in, and I'm going in with black, and I'll go in and make it not so flat and one colored later on. But right now the goal is to get kind of basic shapes down and basic framework.
Is Messi like Beckham, where he's always changing his hairdo?
I don't think so. I think he stays pretty short most times.
Oh.
Like short or medium short.
So this portrait will be pretty accurate forever.
Forever. He will always look like that. He probably will never age.
That's what I was thinking.
His hair will probably never change colors, ever. Naturally. Because it won't. I know for a fact. So I'm doing just some midtones. I'm trying to go, they're kind of neutral to warm grays, because I wanted to give a little bit of contrast to the cool blue background, so that it would look nice and contrasting. And you'll see me make little lines throughout to, like I said, give me some framework, but I also will go over those again and define them a little better later on. You can mix your own grays if you want to for this. I have this gray that's just straight out of a bottle, but later on, if I want to create a little bit more definition somewhere, then I'll add some black. If I want less definition, I'll add some white and just create my own little colors on my little mixing palette that I have next to me.
Looking back retrospectively, babe, we probably should have done France nails.
Probably.
And then we would look like we only support winners.
Well, you know, you gotta support the underdogs. Well, they're not really underdogs, but they were this year, apparently.
It is funny we picked the star player from your enemy team, Argentina. And we picked one other super famous player. If you guys can guess the other portrait that we're going to release, do it in the comments below, and we will give you mad props if you get it right.
We love comments. We like to talk to you guys. We like to see what you guys are paying attention to and what you guys like in our videos and whatever. We like all of it. All
What
the
you want
comments.
in the future.
Exactly. What do you want my fingers to paint onto his fingers? Nails.
And my nails are looking pretty healthy and strong.
They are. I'm really proud of them.
You're a great nail tech.
Also, in retrospect, that's a hard word for me today. I will try not to have textured nails because it kind of likes to switch back and forth between the two textures. So if you see that happen, that's why.
It distracts our camera. Mm-hmm. The AI in our camera that we programmed.
Specifically for our uses.
Which is solely nail art. And makeup.
True. I don't know why I didn't catch that one.
Which we'll be posting soon on another channel.
Mm-hmm. That will be on, can I say? That will be on LilyPad SFX. That's my makeup channel where I'll be doing special effects, I'll be doing artsy makeups, I'll be doing glam makeup, all the makeups.
If she's lucky, I might do a collab with her.
Ho ho ho. I would be honored. So as you can see, I've done all the major shadows around, and I'm kind of doing a little bit more of the details. And I've said this in previous videos, and I'm starting to notice the longer I do makeup and the longer I instruct my clients on how to do their own makeup, pressure is everything. And so if you're going in with lots of pressure, you're going to get lots more color, lots more pigment. If you're going in with little amount of pressure, then you're going to get less amount of product and less pigment. So it's the same with nails. Nail polish is a little different because it dries with the air, it cures with the air, whereas gel polish cures in a light, so it's more forgiving. I have more time to move it around, and I can, add even alcohol to my brush and thin a color out because alcohol does take gel off. So it wipes it off if it hasn't been cured, I guess I should say.
It also takes Sharpie off.
It does. That's in another video. Can we link that down below?
If we remember, yeah.
We can link it back.
The Darth Vader watercolor.
That one is so fun. I love watercolor nails. They're so unique, and every time you do them, they look different. So you'll notice this, my black that I have, and most blacks in gel I've noticed from like any brand, they like to bleed. And so with his eye, it kind of bled a little bit. I tried to clean it up and we cured it instantly. But I'll go back through and kind of adjust it a little bit more. So you can do the same if you ever run into that problem. And I'll wipe off my brush so then it's a dry brush. Then I'll spray it with alcohol so it can clean a little better. You just find what works for you best in the scenario that you're presented with.
But in every scenario, just take care of your brushes. If you clean it off after you use it, it'll last longer, it'll paint better.
It's very true. And even when I spritz alcohol on my brush, I try not to spritz too much on it because alcohol dries out, right? So it dries out skin, it dries out nails, it dries things out. And so it'll dry out the bristles on the brush. So no matter what, if you're doing nail art with a substance that's going to stay for a while, even with nail polish, especially with nail polish, you're going to have to replace your brushes every so often. No matter how good you take care of them, they just get gunked up sometimes.
At least they're pretty inexpensive.
That's true, yep. You can get them from, like, everywhere. You can link a couple of my favorites, though, down below, because there are some that I like that are kind of mid-range that will last for a little bit longer, so it's kind of a midway brush so that you can not pay so much, but it's going to last a little bit longer than the cheap brushes, so you don't have to replace them quite as often.
And they come in every size, and if there's not one in the size you're looking for, you can get a bigger one and cut it down to the size you want.
Exactly. I'd say one of the main things too to look out for is the handle of the brush, because if it's not comfy, then you're going to be having to deal with it the whole time you're carrying it and using it. So be aware of that too. So if you go to a craft store or something and you're testing them out, then just hold one and pretend draw on your nails and see if you like the feel of it.
For all the soccer fans out there, did the World Cup turn out the way you expected it?
I feel like what's the word I'm looking for? Sports never go the way that I think they're gonna go.
Because you root for horrible teams.
No, I don't root much. That's probably why. For anybody. There's a couple teams that I have on deck, but I'm not an obsessive sport watcher. It's entertaining every once in a while. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. We all have different likes. You're here for nail art. I like nail art.
You must like Messi.
Me? Or them?
You?
Everybody?
Well, I assume people who aren't on the opposite fans of Messi's team don't like him very much.
Yes. Yeah, I can't. I mean, like, a little Chilean part of me is like, no, I don't like him, but the most part of me is like, I don't know who he is. He's not my next door neighbors.
Oh, babe, he's a football player. He's really good.
Oh. Okay.
He plays for Argentina.
What?
You
Who's
know-
Argentina?
You know who he is now.
Well, thank you for that educational message and lesson.
You're welcome. Be sure to hit that like button if you like the video. If you have suggestions on how we can improve, comment down below. We need them.
Please. We appreciate it a lot. We appreciate your views. Thank you so much for coming and joining us on our daily podcast. Just kidding.
Maybe one day. But our dogs just escaped, so I'm going to leave Lily here to talk.
Good luck. I wonder how they got out, those little rascals. Does anybody else have dogs that get out mysteriously? Like, we have a garage that closes, and like 5 doors to get to that garage. So, there must be colossal mistakes made all in a row for those doggies to escape. I'm sorry for the interruption. The behind the scenes interruption. And that looks like it is all. There's the final look. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked it. And if you liked it, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye.